All right, here's Musikraft neck number 5. So you can see it's going to turn out really nice. Musikraft, MJT body, really nice. But this time I decided, since I've got several necks now, I thought I'd give this one a few changes, and I'll go over the changes here. For starters, I went with the thin lacquer finish that they put on there instead of the oil finish, and you can't tell that there's really anything on there. But the thing I like about the lacquer is I'm going to put, proper left-handed stickers on here, decals that I'm going to get from the UK, and they go right here. And on the oil finishes, they recommend a layer of lacquer, so I had to spray lacquer on those first. And this one, I just can put the decal right on top and then spray a little sealer lacquer over the top. We'll get into the specs here in just a second. I wanted to show you the really nice Fender Custom Shop 10/56, which is October 1956 V. 0.88, 0.99, 0.88 is the thickness here at the 1st fret, and 0.99 thickness here at the 12th fret. And it is really nice. Some subscribers scared me a little bit, said they had gotten a really hard V when they ordered that, and I'll tell you, this is almost too soft. You can feel the V, but it is very subtle. And then it tapers out to more of a C. Let's look. Can you see the V down there towards the headstock? And then you can see it just kind of C's out right here. But it's very comfortable. Scott at Musikraft says it's one of the most popular profiles. I went with larger frets, stainless steel again. They're called medium, are 6105s, but their 6105 dimensions are not the same as Dunlop's or Fender, what they call narrow and tall, which are 0.090 width and 0.055 height, which is just too high because I have those on 2 guitars and I don't like the height. So these seem to be about perfect. They're 0.095 width, a little wider, and 0.047, a little lower. So those should be just about perfect. I did it because I've got arthritis, and I love those vintage frets, but I wanted to see if these made a little bit difference in bending, which I'm assuming they will. They installed the nut, which they always do an amazing job on the nut. They also installed the left-handed Clouson tuners, and they did a beautiful job on that. For what it costs to buy them and the pain to install them yourself, it's way better to have them do it. I think they actually do a better job of getting it all lined up. So that's it. Profile, finish. It's a maple cap, with no skunk stripe, which I just dislike those stripes. I think they're ugly. The little layer of maple on top, all roasted. And then, since the roasted is so dark, I thought, well, maybe the white knobs would look really sharp on this, and I love them. I think they show up better at night, maybe. And so I'm super happy I went with white. It's a little unique looking. I think it's going to be a great sounding guitar. It's got the standard truss rod, and I'm going to have to wallow out a spot in my pick guard here, as I usually do, just so I can get to it, because the pick guard comes to about right here and you can't get to it to adjust. And I hate taking the neck off to adjust. It's so much easier to adjust it while it's under tension. And then, that's why they have the different truss rod options. So sometimes you can get the truss rod pushed up a little bit, so maybe you can get to it. As you can see, I've got my wiring just about done. I need to, put this on the trim claw, put the input jack and plate on. I've got to drill all the pickguard holes. That's what I'll be doing today, is installing all this. I'm going to make a little cap jig for it. Now I'm getting off the subject of the neck, but I'm going to test out a couple of Mojo tones that I got, 0.022 and 0.047. Then I've got this miscellaneous bag that I had laying around. Might try a 0.1 again. Not sure, but you can make it to where you can switch caps in and out, and I won't go into that. That way you can test them all real quick. So, all right, I'll do a video later of me playing the guitar. All the specs are in the description, copied straight from the invoice. I'll talk to you later.